this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And Hopkins' kick is good. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
A gain of 6 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now Montez. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Escaping the pressure right.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Past the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
3rd and long for Prescott. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
16.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this a 6-point game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And all the way down to the 37.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. This is Elliott. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Prescott now. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's Washington that scoops it up. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 40. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Vander Esch on the tackle.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Sometimes you need a phone. Once you keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed.
He's got daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That got me beautiful.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
It's so funny watching.
Now Heineke. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Recovered by Dallas.
Out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that'll be in.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Amari Cooper, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Can y'all hear me now? Bro, this shit would not unmute it, so I've been trying to unmute this shit the whole time, bro.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the
The head says shit, but oh my god.
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position.
Yeah, I realized that shit. Nigga, that shit was pissing me off.
I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the ball in his hands. Meaning,
but this nigga is fucking running man blitzes and cover 3 the entire game, bro. If I start breaking rules, I don't want to hear nothing from no commish, dude.
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
SML, bro. I don't give a fuck about no RML. The shitball nigga that got you suspended last time.
They'll come out throwing here on first.
I don't have you muted, bro.
And he hits him in stride. They work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Oh, you on the phone with him?
and what a nice example.
Oh, I'm right here.
Doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch?
That nigga got me muted.
We count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well,
Yeah,
good
I
blocking
still hear
is
you.
first, but first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you.
Tripping. I did that
Leak
yesterday.
out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen. And
This nigga, bro, is pissing me off.
defensive guys, they weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a long
Niggas running the same shit all the time because of these stupid ass settings they got right now, bro.
10 at the 39-yard line. And this one's going to go the wrong
Fucking
way.
reaction time on fucking
42.
a million.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Huh?
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Like 22, man. 22.
So you don't got a string? You don't got a string?
Yeah, I do.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Bro,
Out to the right to Humphreys. And he gets
he's throwing me the ball.
just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
He's throwing me the ball, bro.
I'm making a big
That's
man
what we absolutely
flip
live
that.
for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump
Said I'm
from
making
the
a big
sideline
man
after
flip
that
that.
catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum.
Oh my god.
That'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag
I'm thinking
down,
about just go
however.
back to
Let's see
myself.
what that's about.
Oh, you want to be angry with them?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Oh, my
And he
God.
is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively,
I should have just stuck with the other play, but that was even. This play was fucking fun.
Game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Oh, my God.
The play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott.
Oh, my God, bro.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got
Gilmore
before he could get rid of the football
and McCourty. Oh no, I came here. They had McCourty at corner, so I could.
So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find
they play in a box. Holland and Golden
find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing: take care of the football.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production,
that's why my linebacker's terrible. I don't use that superstar. I put him as an edge rusher.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
I'm gonna win this game.
Screen is get enough
I think just
blockers in
like
front
$300.
let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And I'm about to play this complete. I'm about to beat the
3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Shouldn't be losing this fucking bomb, bro.
And maybe should have held on to it.
How much we can't beat him by?
I don't know what you thought. That didn't look like the primary receiver to me.
Can't beat him by more than 42.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's coming to a secondary.
49?
Maybe in that situation, you don't throw it at all. Eat it, take care of the football. They're fortunate nothing bad happened on that one.
And this will make it into the end zone. And down it goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return.
Number 3 or another blitz. Oh, he fucking did.
They say can't beat nobody more than 49 in this.
Cooper was the target there. And it's 2nd down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him.
Hey, that's a good cap for me. I'm used to doing people by like
expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He finds his target.
You got 47 and you kick a field
goal. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 20.
If this nigga don't get a suspension after this.
16 yards, a 1st down.
What are you running the same play?
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
That dude he playing is
right
terrible.
There for the nice pickup.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it.
He learned this D-line eating, just running. Man, look.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because
I ain't gonna complain the longest. Don't play this fucking game. Take my L for this shit.
Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Look.
that hit stick, boy.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
We'll show you that.
In this matchup, which side has been the more physical one? It's been this defense.
Like each game was like the PS4.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Kevin Pierre-Louis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now.
Wait, so they show only on PS5 or what?
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And take it right
Hello,
at the 35.
Where do I go?
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards.
Well, you can see
the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I used to be a Fortnite
head. For
head.
this next drive, the Washington offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They
I
score
don't see.
here,
I just see
especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's
no way I'm over like 500.
I think you can take spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Hey, go to WWE 2K20.
On second down now, it's Gibson pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Completion on first down, then you're able to play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
I barely play either one. That's not that much, though.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out
21
on this third quarter. Washington on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third
Take
2K17.
And how many is that? There's more than 4 now. I'm about to
Quick hit here, it's complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete.
He's throwing lob passes to everybody.
The first down at about the 38. Give them credit. They knew up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
I'm not saying that, but it's like he's getting away with it, bro. That's the problem. Like, he's throwing it and somebody's standing there and he's catching the ball.
And it took the ball.
Did you say 2K17?
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On second down, it's Gibson fighting his way to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some
played
smiles
Jurassic
on its
World,
faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they
this is the game. Mirror's Edge. This game was so fun.
There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
I wonder if these games are like in order. I don't think
Here's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first
show
punt.
16 in front of NBA. Oh my God! I play NBA 2K14.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right.
What did my 2K17 say, though?
What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under.
I changed my name. That can't be it, though.
Right on
like,
pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
What the fuck?
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Yeah.
Not a game. Friday the 13th, that game was fun too.
Look, you better tell me Tyron Smith can't block fucking Sweat, bro.
That is sack number 7 for him on the year. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man complete in the middle. That's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
Well, I really got 4,000 on Fortnite.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this defense not giving
he got what?
There. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
But one thing we certainly know, Alabama
that was 17 of him and Will.
And there's another nice play there by one of them. Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle.
They'll fire this deep for Gallup, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. These aren't ordinary completions; they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make the secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it.
Block.
That indecision can open up to even more big plays.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they will.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb.
Hey, Will, you remember Killing Floor?
Yeah.
And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
Bro, I have Call of Duty Ghost.
Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline.
Hey, guess what?
Kick it away.
You don't even see Rocket League up here. I'm not touching that
game. To the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead.
I haven't played the show since 15.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 27-yard line.
I wonder if I could download these Lego games back. I'm really bored with
it. Oh my God, bro.
First down.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here. Really
I'm about to download this direct.
Being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots. And that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Hey, look, if I can delete this, bro, I'm about to delete code.
Pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created,
I can download these other games.
At the 36-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left, and his pass incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Oh my God, I got paid $20 for Jurassic World?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
21?
Picked up by DeMonte Casey.
How much have I played?
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I'm behind.
The Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races.
I wonder if they count like the hours, like when the game wasn't out yet. You had like the pre-order version.
They have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And, a crusher there.
I'm actually doing the same shit over and over again.
Up by DeMonte Casey. And to the 40-yard line, return stops.
Who did?
Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
This is Mo play game. This
think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
I can't download no game, bro. They all balls.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
I see this nigga, bro. I bet you if you go through his shit, he don't run no cover 2. He don't run no
Just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I never run cover 2. I run cover 6, cover 9, 3.
Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we're having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, "But you got to do something."
And I think he's doing what I'm doing too.
And that's what they have to do. They got to get some control.
Cover 6 shells, cover 9 shells, and cover 3 shells,
and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves.
No, bro. He's literally. You can see the previous play. He's calling fucking blitzes, and then man, earlier he was running all cover 3.
They don't got the play thing on.
You can still change the formation, bro.
Oh yeah.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
Talking about you can't run the same exact play.
Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
You really got to tell these dudes not the same cover.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Bama, Trayvon Diggs.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get
it right there.
This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Yo.
The Bengals linebacker.
What was?
And inside the 20 before
What's on this new update?
Give them 15 there. The
same place.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled.
Yeah, it was an update.
And man, still being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean,
I wish they would do something with some of these. I want to see if they did some new playbooks.
Bro, I hope they fix the when you man up a screen, dude. They haven't fixed it.
Pick up at 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
5-yard line.
Was you watching this, Hurst?
It's 1st and goal.
I caught it like at the end of the 3rd into the 4th.
Man, look, bro.
Oh, you're winning? Oh, this sucks.
Try and run some clock here as they keep it on the
Yeah, he trash. He just do all the basic cheat shit. Right.
Oh, he had Will like 26.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down.
Bro, he sucked. The game just was giving this nigga everything, bro.
That may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running
He literally
may have to go to the air.
play action rollout, and then before that it was play action or rollout with the delay fake for the tight end.
You missed early in the game. He was running cover 3 every play.
Cover 3 every play. Fucking man every play, and then man blitz that play. Like that's your switching it up. Like, but it's back to back to back to back.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
But then the moment I do that, I'm gonna be suspended immediately.
In the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done.
They don't like us,
Boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Wow. fuck?
That's fucked up. I mean, what he's saying is real, but that's fucked up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off to someone, run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try to going forward.
This nigga said it took for him to lose his starters. Why were your starters suspended in the first place? Because you're obviously not doing what you're supposed to do.
Oh, yes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by the rookie from Bama, Trayvon Diggs. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Put him in a cheese league and see if he can do it.
Oh, he can't do that. He wouldn't survive in the cheese league. Like, see, some of these dudes, they cheese, and they beat us because we stick to the rules. Now, if you put them niggas in the cheese league, they cheese ain't nothing. They will get demolished. Like, they won't even move the ball.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm gonna stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme.
Like if we put them niggas in LOC where there's no rules with Real League, man, that nigga will get with all them cheesy niggas in there.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Tell me about it, bro. I'm into
all the money schemes coming out. Man, those would be fucking. He be pissed. He quit. He won't play.
I don't have no problem playing because I'm a cheese
to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Washington, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3.
He said, "Bro, you ran man blitz 85% of the time."
Don't even pay attention to them, bro. Them niggas always say that shit. They don't even know what the fuck they be talking about.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
When he played me, he ran. He all he did was man blitz, zone blitz, cover three, same shit. Nigga sending a Gage 8 at me.
Nigga, what? Engage A with the man look, bro.
I haven't. Bro, nobody has ever ran that sense against me since last year.
Niggas be running it. A lot of them niggas run that shit.
Bro, this year, bro, you gotta know how to blitz the blitz, bro.
But you see,